Hey y'all, and welcome back to Janet being Janet. Guess what? Miss Foodie went live once again talking about how she ain't got no food. But this time we're gonna hear all about Mr. Salah as well and her feelings on him. So let's just dive right into this. Let's go, Foodie.
Morning. Hey, Blue Lace, Nubby, Orange, Miss Hanky, Cindy sparkles every day. I wish I sparkled every day. Candace, oh no.
Fun fact is every time I do my makeup, I have to sparkle and shine from a mile away. I just have to.
Oh, are you gonna be in trouble? Hey, Tracy, Monica. One more day. Your lunch break, what'd you have for lunch? Oh, yes, it's gonna buffer as per usual.
Foodie, you don't need to know anything anybody else is eating because it's just gonna make you hungry and you ain't got no food left, remember?
Uh-oh, half points. Sabrina, P-Mac, Barbara, Lorena, Rachel. What's the T? CM. One more day, one more egg. You're fixing to leave work? Oh, okay. Oh, leaving for work. I hope you have a good day. Carla. Beauty omelet. I just had a beauty omelet. I'm all right, Candace, I guess, you know. Lily, Lady Lugosi. Cheese curds. Jinkies, 3 eggs, yep. Well, it comes to that, Heidi. Oh, Tina. Yes, I've been...
She's going to be put on a forced diet. She always said she was going to lose weight in Kuwait, but she didn't. She said she was going to lose weight in Syria. Well, I guess this is a way for Salah to make her do it, huh?
meaning to message you. I'm so friggin'... I will. Spaghetti mukbang. Julia, chili cheese. I would, but I don't have...
No, we're not doing spaghetti no more. You cook the most driest spaghetti. It is not appetizing. I don't want to look at it.
Any of the ingredients. Monica, that's not a relative. I don't want them to. I'm too embarrassed. Plus, I can't open the friggin' gate. What's he gonna do? Hoist it? With like a hobo stick? A skeletal Chantel. No, somehow he probably knew that I'd find ways.
You know you have some kind of food left in that house, and you can eat it when you get really, really hungry. And you know that.
Season 4. Well, I have the gross snacks left. I ate all the good ones, so I just left the ones that I don't like. I have...
What did I just tell you? She has food. She's too daggone picky. And she only wants to eat Salah's snacks. Out of spite.
2 Fanner pies. I'm too embarrassed. Like, his cousin is busy working and stuff. He's gonna go to a kebab shop and... They're from Nora's Rooster. I don't know. I can't figure out the gate. It's, like, weird. Thanks, Candace. I do not consent to this weight loss. Rooster.
Salah's like, we know that she can't get out if I lock her in, so she can't be embarrassing me in public.
I can't show you. I'm not allowed to film the gate. Hey, Sandra. Anyway, I just had 3. No. What would you? No, he won't extend it. I mean, not on purpose. I just had like 3 cups of tea, some olives, some bread, a couple eggs.
Oh, and I just want to say that we are watching Just Saying's video, but we're listening to her words because once again, she was off camera.
Now, later I'm gonna make rice and just like some tomato sauce or something. And you know what? I have a lot more food than a lot of people who are starving right now, and I can't complain.
But that's all you've been doing here lately is complaining. You come live and complain about your food. You complain about Salah. You complain about your house. You complain about having to wash clothes. You complain about absolutely everything, but yet you can't complain.
Egg white omelet. Olives with bread are so good. It has caffeine, yep. That's why I'm hyper and you're going to get it. You better be ready or you're going to regret it. A new song. I am so hyper and you're going to get it. You better be ready or you're going to regret it.
I don't know if I like Hyper Chantal more or if I like Bitter Betty. I haven't figured it out yet.
No, I'm done. Every day it gets easier, actually. Because, like, I'm just really turned off. Like, I don't have hard feelings, but I'm turned off. And when I'm turned off, that's it for you. I'm turned off by the whole family, like, shaming him for not having children and a traditional wife. So,
Ooh, is that one of the main reasons why you're leaving? Is because his family doesn't approve of you? Well, I don't think his family in Kuwait approved of you either, but you didn't care. What makes you care now?
you know what? Get what you want. Have fun. Have a nice life. Me, I'm going to go bees. But I still care about him, obviously, and I'm going to make sure that, you know, Julia's taken care of. And I understand it's their culture, so I'm not angry. But I'm just like, this is not for me, because that's not who I am. I can't change who I am fundamentally, and, you know, I've been really trying hard. And I'm just tired of it. I want to be myself, and I don't want to feel guilty for it.
You're not trying to change. You've been fake this entire time, and you've just managed to pull one over a bunch of people's eyes, not mine.
You know what I mean?
I know.
So, I have expectations of him coming home to feed me. That's why. I'm like a cat after someone's been on holiday for a few days. I'm tired of eggs. I don't even like eggs. Teardrop, you're eating fried eggs.
But you're sitting here, you're complaining. You have food. You just don't have what you want. You don't have fast food. And considering how much you talk about it any other time, that's all you're craving right now.
Hello. You only have yourself. Hey, Nicole. I'm gonna get cats, two cats, but
Uh-uh.
not until I'm fully settled and I know that I'm staying put.
You need no more cats. You absolutely need no cats. You need no animals whatsoever at all. You can barely take care of yourself. And especially if you're going to have Peach, you're going to have twice as much trouble on your hands.
Like, I'm not gonna be. If I travel, it would be by like maybe on a vacation by my like maybe who knows with Peace or something someday. I'd like to go to Scotland or something, but I'm not gonna be like making a life out of travel. I want to set up a nice comfy home, bees pad, and then I want to make sure I'm stable. So it wouldn't probably be for months to a year maybe, but I cannot live a Sphinx cat. They're a lot of work.
She can't have anything that requires a whole lot of work. Dadgummit, she don't even do her job on here. And then whenever it comes to taking care of cats, she don't like emptying the litter box. She don't like having to go over and feed them. So she, like I said, the only thing that matters to Chantal is Chantal.
Yeah, the vet is gonna be super expensive. That's why I got to be really settled to make sure I'm yes, financially well. I'm not gonna get a cat for a long time. I think so. Golden Masquerade. Sure, Pizza will make appearances. Who knows if we'll be living together? I don't know yet. No delivery time spoke.
See, you do not understand that you have to make sure of where you're going to go, what you're going to do, how many bedrooms you need. You need to do things like that, but you're not going to because you don't prepare for anything. All you're thinking about is I'm going to get back to Canada and my beezers are going to foot the bill.
Okay. Add olives to everything.
Uh-uh.
You got 3 eggs left. Hey, Island Dragonfly. I don't think there's a problem with asking for help. And if people don't want to help, they don't have to. Like, I would never expect people with no money to help,
If they ain't got no money, they can't help you. But obviously you say that you ain't got no money, but we know the truth now, don't we? Because you've been making a community post saying that you've got at least $3,000.
But I don't understand people getting mad at, like, hey, Luca, I was watching Dean Withers. He's like a political...
No, this is not a political channel. You do not know politics. I do not know politics, and I don't want to get into it.
I'm not saying I agree with his political stance, but I watch people on both sides. I've been watching political debates. Every few minutes he would pause and be like, if you want to support me, here's my Cash App and my Venmo. And it's like, he's probably filthy rich. He has 20K people watching him all the time. And, people flood his... Oh, really? He's on TikTok, Dean Withers. You would hate him.
I have no idea who it is. I'm not going to do any research because, like I said, this isn't a political channel, and I don't need to know anything about politics.
He's a far leftist. He's greedy. If people don't want to give it, they don't have to.
But people are still going to have... Okay, when you're on YouTube, people are allowed to have any kind of complaints they want to have about you. They can have any kind of comments. They can have opinions. They can have anything. And you have so many people watching you right now because you're so used to under 100. Now you're making over 500. So the more views you get, the more money you're going to get. You need to pay attention to what you're talking about on your daggum channel, and it doesn't always need to be begging.
Pete would love Dean. Do you know who Dean is? He would love him, yeah. The problem is, I'm not bipartisan because I kind of agree, like, there's some policies on both sides I agree with.
Now, y'all remember, this is her talking about politics, not me. Don't you hold it against me.
No. This is abusive. What's abusive? No, don't rely on help. You're right, Velma, yeah. Before I get...
She relies on her beezers. It ain't help, it's just her memberships. Come on now. She says she's doing the job, not you.
Any cats, of course, I will have to be able to afford them myself.
Mm-mm.
Right,
Well,
time spoken. And, if you're putting out content, you're putting yourself out there for people,
exactly.
As we age, slowly become more conservative. That means you're a bipartisan. Oh, is that what it means?
That's why she has no need talking about politics. I don't know nothing either. Sorry about shut up.
Who doesn't help me with what? Oh, I gotta get up and do things. No, I'm not bi, no. I'm asexual. I'm celibate after I, get...
Okay, so when she goes back to Canada, I wonder if I'm going to have to listen to her with her daggum actual stories. I wonder if that's going to happen because that's some of her content that everybody used to get on board with because we knew all about her personal life. We knew much more about what was going on than we do with what's going on with Salah.
Divorced. When is Salah coming home? Inshallah, tomorrow at some point, but probably late because it's a long drive away. I hope he doesn't, I'm going to be so stressed out because he's like, oh, we almost fell into a valley on the way. I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then I freaked out. I'm like, why would you go? It's dangerous.
I would freak out too, but the whole thing is Salah knows what he's doing. He don't know how to drive, but he knows what he's doing, and I'm pretty sure he's used to the country and the roads.
Thank you, Saints number 1, for the rainbow. Appreciate it.
Super sticker!
I saw a bit of the memorial. I saw the wife, she went to hug him, and he just looked like, this guy doesn't have any emotion on his face, Trump. He just kind of Maybe he has to act like that because he's the president.
Ah, stop it. I don't want to talk about it no more. You're always talking about the U.S. Leave the U.S. alone.
But just like patted her on the back. I didn't watch it. No, I don't like watching sad, like really sad things. Will you pleased to see him or still angry? I'm not angry. No, I'm not angry.
You can't be angry if you want him to bring you food. He'll just be like, nope, you just eat whatever's in that house, and that would make you angry.
Tell Salah I did already. I'm like, can you bring me food when on your way home? He's like, sure.
We all knew that was going to happen. He better not walk in that door without something to eat.
Would have set off the equilibrium. No Uber anything here. He was like a son to him. I didn't travel with them, Zoe. They hadn't left for the trip yet. We were just at his family's house.
Yeah.
Hey, Box Chaos. You're leaving in 20 minutes?
Weren't you at his family's house like 6 hours away and you made him come home or bring you home? But you made sure you got to eat something first, right?
I just, I wasn't mentally well, so after at like 3:30 a.m. I had him drive me home, which was only about 15 minutes away, Zoe.
Now it's 15 minutes away? No. I'm telling you, I think it was more like 6 hours. I do believe that's what she said.
Hey, Luke. No, I'm leaving Julia here. Unfortunately for me, but I think it's the best thing for her. She'll be okay with Salah. If some reason someday he can't take her, I'll have to find a way to bring her. I don't know, but right now I just can't do it. And it's really risky for her, so.
See, one moment you can't go without her. The next moment it's okay. The next moment it's like, no, I'll miss her way too much. You can't make up your mind what you're going to do with that daggum cat.
It's not, the journey is so crazy from here to Canada. It's very long, and it's the long layovers. I'm a robot.
And it is not safe for her, so you need to take that into accountability, but you won't.
I am so annoyed with the internet. It's a lot angry you plan on living with Pete's. I don't know, Hydrangea. I need to find a doctor. I warned him that I'm probably going to do that.
Salah can't say anything if you live with Pete's. Absolutely anything, because you said that when you go back to Canada, you're going to be divorced. You have no say over him. He has no say over you.
And he's not the happiest, but what can I do? He seems to be okay. I mean, yeah, I don't want to risk anything, right?
I know.
So, no, it doesn't really matter exactly if we're separating,
My point.
Wow, Luke, crazy. She has Arabic accent. Flat nose in 30 hours, yeah.
Think about it this way, guys. If she stays with Salah, the cat, Julia, is gonna have interaction. If she goes with Chantal doesn't like visitors. So pretty much she's gonna be stuck with Chantal's personality the entire time.
Yep. Yeah, I do worry about his feelings, obviously.
No, you don't.
I end every sentence with I know.
Yeah, my husband, he'll go, hey, I just heard egg. So you got that woman on your computer again. He can't stand it. He can't stand anybody I cover.
Burn your eggs, teardrop. Uh-oh. I don't stay in contact with BB, like, never. Soon, Zoe. Hey, Ethan. Yeah. Oh, not the long buffer. How am I supposed to do live streams like this?
You know everybody's going to continue to watch, so you don't care. You still stayed live for, I think this was almost 2 hours long. Don't worry, I sped it up, because we all know we both can't sit through her that many hours.
Hey, Missy Mad. Salah seems to think I'm going to be single forever.
You said you're going to be single forever. You're going to be celibate. You're not going to be with anybody else. You said it yourself. So if that's the case, then that means you need to be single. You don't need to have anybody else. But then again, when she's in Canada, the most entertaining thing about her is when she's in a relationship.
By our conversations, but she'll be happy with the big house, yeah. Hey, Ristana. Let me know early if I buffer because I can reset it. Because I'm like, well, am I good? Oh, okay.
Hey, you're buffering. Just so you know, you're buffering. You know what? The horses ate my hair. I'm telling you that. Now, I'm doing this because I'm hot, okay? I'm absolutely hot when I'm outside. And I usually, I can't wear my daggum dresses and flip-flops right now because it's raining and it's muddy. So, goodness gracious, I had to go out there and trek all through all that stuff. And I'm just tired, okay? I'm just tired.
Is it there? This is really bad.
Yes. But unlike Chantal, I can admit whenever I'm tired, but I still got a lot of opinions and a big mouth, and that ain't gonna change.
Thanks, Canada. I'm hot. I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't remember what I said. Oh my goodness.
You know, if you would tell the truth more, the truth is easier to remember than a lie. It really is. So you need to stop lying to people, and then you won't have to change your story so much.
I'm not even thinking of dudes at all. I don't care about them.
Good.
I don't want to. I don't want to like worry about.
You know.
You're a good beezer.
Listen to her breathing. Goodness gracious. You got the fan blowing, you're sitting down, you're not doing anything, and you're still huffing and puffing.
Hey Trixie. I have no idea. No, I know Pete's is destitute, so it would be to help him out. I mean, if I'm going to get a 2-bedroom anyways.
Pete's does absolutely everything for Chantal. Absolutely everything when they live together. Sometimes he's the actual content on her channel because she ain't got nothing to say. But you get them two together and sometimes we can have a good time. Sometimes.
Because honestly, a 1-bedroom is not much less than a 2-bedroom. You may as well get an extra bedroom. It's a bigger place. I don't want to be like depressed in my own place. I need somewhere that's good for my mental health, Hey, Mike.
You need a good old nice villa. You need somewhere big and fancy because you don't like living in the house that you live in because you are embarrassed. And we know you're embarrassed by the way you talk about it.
Yeah, we will, Belle. Yeah, I could put him to work at home. He might be able to make a bit more money on YouTube with a kitchen. He's not too upset. He's not like super happy, but he can't say anything. He realizes this. He can't say anything if we're not going to be together. No, no.
See, this is what confuses me. If we're not going to be together, okay? This confuses me because I thought they were already separated. And then at one point she says we're going to be separated when I move to Canada. Then she says, we're going to be divorced when I move to Canada. So what is it? Are you already separated? Are you going to be separated? Or are you going to be divorced? I'm confused. I stay that way, though, when it comes to Foodie.
Leaving today.
Oh, yeah, her thumbnail on here was moving day. So, of course, people are going to think that she's moving.
No, not necessarily, Zoe. Big windows? Because he can do cooking videos, Nubby. Cooking streams. Does Pete still have his alter ego? I have no idea, Monica.
Pete at one point was dressing as a woman because he felt more comfortable that way. They went to I do believe it was Gay and Pride Parade. I think that's what it was. I'm not for sure what it's called up in Canada. And so that's what they're talking about.
I don't know what's up with that. If he's still transitioning, does Pete still have a jacuzzi?
I tell y'all things and then she ends up mentioning them. It never fails.
Have a good day,
Internet.
Have a good day, Cindy Sparkles. Cindy Sparkles.
Internet.
Kia? The Kia? What?
That was her car when she was up in Canada that we took absolutely everywhere. And she didn't care how she treated that daggum car neither. We'd run over speed bumps. We'd run into things. She didn't care, but she ran that thing in the ground.
What? What? Who looks like? Yeah, it was Caribou. No, we're gonna have like...
Hey, woman, you need to concentrate on your daggum breathing. You really do. Get up, do some exercise, do some more stuff around the house. Do something because you're driving me crazy. If it ain't the fan, it's you. Sounds like you going into labor.
Like chores lists.
He ain't gonna do no chores.
My old car.
Kia.
Oh, the washed up stripper. That's what you're talking about? I've been so excited for Villa 2.0. I know! Villa 2.0! Hey, Katie! I did reset it! I don't know what else to do, man.
People ask me why I cover Chantal. Not only is she messy, she is a riot sometimes, but she is a basket case, okay? She really is. There's no telling what you're going to get out of her from day to day, and she's already live once again. I don't even know if I'm going to bring that one to you or not.
I don't know what else to do. Who's moving?
You!
Me. But like in October. Housekeeping once a week. I need a routine. I need to clean myself. It's healthy. Hey, Nina. Oh, no. It's good on your side? Okay, thanks, Teardrop, for letting me know.
She can always count on Teardrop because the rest of the people, they like to be trolls.
The feeling of all this change. I'm feeling okay for now, but we'll see.
Quit yawning.
I don't know, Mushroom. It's hard to tell.
You said good morning to people. If you said good morning, that means that it's morning time for you, and you need to stop coming on here being so dagblum tired, because when you are, you're not interested.
It is, having to buy everything from scratch. I'm tired of, like, you know, I'm
And you aren't buying nothing, it's the Beezers buying it for you.
right beside the modem. That's a good idea, Vilma. The OG Villa. I need to get a jar of lentils stat. Yeah, I'm glad I'm going back to, like, I can't live here forever, you know. I'm just not a housewife. No way, it's cesspool. I'm taking care
You never have been and you never will be. That's why you need to be single, or you need to be with somebody who doesn't care that you're an utter mess.
of my place. It's gonna be my pride and joy. Yeah.
I thought Julia was your pride and joy, but you're leaving her behind.
Hey, aha budget. Oh, aha, I miss aha water. YouTube lover. Yeah, Trixie. Thanks, Candace. A mood board. I'm gonna keep it maintained. Listen, my job is YouTube. I don't have a strict routine. I have to make one. And we're both gonna keep, like, if Peace lives with me or not, if I'm, you know, whether I'm alone or not, I'm gonna be keeping it clean. I like doing that. I've been getting up. Oh, yeah.
You used to have dirty dishes absolutely everywhere, and you'd say, oh, it's clean enough. I'm not worried about it, Box Mountain. Oh, it's just boxes. You had an excuse for everything.
Airdrop, that must have been awful. Sorry you went through that, love. Yeah. Yeah, when you start over, especially when you, like, lose everything in a tragic way like that. Nina, you're so funny with the big buffer.
You don't say sorry to somebody and, you know, say that you have empathy for them and you feel that way and then go into laughing. You don't do that. You have no empathy. You have no sympathy.
Big buffer. Buffer? Honestly, I know, and I don't mean this offense to anyone with kids, because I really admire, we need good mothers to take care of us, to take care of children. That's a must in life. But for me personally, it would probably be one of the biggest hell on earth to have children. So that I'm okay. But like being in a relationship with someone who does, maybe eventually, or had that pressure.
Okay, here's the thing. Some people say that, I've said it before, but I'm telling you, some people say that Salsa is Salah's child. Some people believe that. Foodie, she has no business having any kind of kids. She's known she doesn't need to have kids. She doesn't like kids. She thinks they're annoying. She don't want them around. She's a limited person is what she is.
I'm going to feel so free from being away from that insecurity. Like, I can just be myself, man.
It's never been an insecurity before now.
Wow, good for you, Black's Chaos. Now she's...
Just imagine if she had a special needs child. We would all have to feel completely sorry for that child because she would never go above and beyond to do what that child needed. And that's the reason why when it comes to Salsa, I don't believe anything she has to say about helping her out because Miss Foodie is not like that. She is selfish.
Russ, you said you would use the threat of going back to Canada in your last life. Are you doing the same now because he's spending too much time with his family and not you? Just asking. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. No, this time it's the threat is real. And it made me realize...
This is why nobody believes you, Chantal, because you're constantly saying, I'm going to go back, I'm going to go back, I'm going to go back. And then you get a plane ticket, and you decide you're going to return that plane ticket, and you're going to get another one because of Julia. Then you decide, oh no, I'm going to leave Julia behind. You cannot make up your daggone mind. So I won't believe you going to Canada until you end up there.
Did you hear? Okay, am I back? Okay, I was saying thank you, Nashi's RS, for the super chat. Every threat I realized made about going back to Canada was made out of deep-seated true feelings, and that will be less pressure on him too, because for me to be able to stay here, it's a lot of pressure on him to keep me comfortable, blah blah blah, you know. And
Blah, blah, blah.
if I can't be happy, then I threaten to go back, and I do have, like, I have to go back, you know. I can't do it anymore. I used to make threats like that too in Kuwait, same thing.
And then you decided you had to run from the law and go back to Canada. So you did follow through with that one. So why wouldn't you follow through with it again? But he should be so used to your threats by now, it shouldn't bother him none. He should be done with you. He should be. Should is the main word there. I was going to say question. Nah, I ain't a question.
Me too, I can't. And he did try his best, yes. And I just feel like I'm not good for him in a lot of ways.
You're not.
Just like we're not good for each other, you know?
You're not good for a lot of people. You're just one that needs to be alone. You won't be alone. You got to get toxicity in your life to have any kind of fun.
I would be really sad if he made threats like that with me. So... It was a nice visit here, yes. Hey, Sour Patch. Same thing. Like, I'm gonna go home. Blah.
See, this is a visit. And when she says she's going home, she's already home. She has a home in Syria. She's on a visitor visa, is what she says. She tells everybody that she's just visiting and touring Syria, but yet her home and her residency is in Canada. But yet she's been trying to tell us that, she lives in Syria. So how is she just visiting Salah in Syria if she's married to him and lives there? That's my question.
Blah, blah, every time we would fight. I know, and I feel bad because that probably did wear on his mental health as well. So
you don't care.
I think it's going to be really good that, thanks, Teardrop. Me too. I just want him to be happy and,
If you wanted him to be happy, you wouldn't have made so many daggum demands of him. And, some people say that he lives off you. Some people say you live off him. I don't care one way or another. The only thing I'm doing is talking about foodie beauty because that's what I do.
So that's the most important. It's too hard to overcome, Trixie, right? Yeah, it does, Amanda. No, Elvira, I don't want any children in my life.
Mm-mm.
Other than a brief visit, that's it. I can't. I don't mind visiting kids and stuff like that, but after that, I like to go home to no kids. It's just not for me. We still have a few hours to clean the curtains. I'm gonna leave that for his next wife someday. I know.
Someday. So, which means Salah's gonna have to end up washing his own daggum curtains because she's not gonna do it because it requires effort.
Budget. Hey, Kimby, I've been lonely.
Absolutely no, you have not, because you have been online this entire time. You have had Beezas and people in the chat to keep you company. You ain't been lonely.
Whenever he first dropped me off, no, Sassa's an exception. I love Sassa.
No, you don't. You like to use her. There's a difference.
Honestly, no, I won't block you. Honestly, what was I gonna say?
Why is that a fear?
I don't regret.
Nobody should be fear. It shouldn't be a fear of anybody to be blocked by Chantal. That just means you can't give them money.
It. No. Yeah, we're gonna go to Damascus. I'm still gonna enjoy my time here. Yeah, strangers. I care about him. I still have love for him. Obviously, I still love for him. Oh yeah. Whenever he first left, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm alone. And about for 2 days, not full 2 days, but I was like, I just swallowed. You know what? I'm lonely. I made myself busy.
You made yourself busy complaining to people on the internet about what you don't have right now.
I just made myself busy, and I realized I can do this. I can be alone.
No,
it's not. Hey, Strawberries, don't stay in a situation that's not good for you just because you're lonely. That's what I have to learn. He's not manipulating me.
Keep him a mouth shut.
I'm still very much.
Sorry about her internet.
I'm still very attracted to him. Like, I can't believe how handsome he is. Like,
That's all she does. That's all she does is, oh, he's so handsome, he looks so good, he's so this, he's so that. You don't need to be with somebody because of their looks. Even though it's important to some, you need to be with that person because you should be with that person and you want to be with that person. Don't worry about what's going to happen in the future because you're not going to be with them.
Can't believe it. He's so handsome. Did you see King Cobra Service? No. Oh, that's sad. I feel so bad for his dad. Hey, Tanya. I feel so bad for his dad. Box Mountain? No. I'm taking care of my place. I'm actually very ashamed of myself for how I took care of the villa. Some of it, honestly, a lot of it was my mental health was really bad. A lot of it was being lazy. A lot of it was being very depressed sometimes. A lot of it was being like a lazy brat. I don't want to be like that anymore. I'm not going to go back to that, hopefully.
Hopefully. She's not saying I'm not going to. She's saying hopefully. There ain't no guarantee. I think she's going to go back to exactly what she's doing now, sitting on the couch and ceiling. Nope, not the couch. It'd be the bed.
Flat pack furniture. It's always the cheapest to do assemble it yourself.
Between you and Peach, you're not going to succeed in that.
Ugh. Umi. Hey, Umi. Do you know what I called Julia one time? And I'm like, oh no, that's not a good thing.
No.
Never mind. Never mind.
You brought it up. Tell us. We want to know. We want to know the things you've been calling your cat behind the scenes.
I know Strawberry's right. 5 lashings for him when he gets back.
Why?
I'm not going to buy so much off Amazon, yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, I'll have him help out, Zoe.
If you get the same views that you were getting whenever you were up in Canada, if you get the same exact views, the same exact attention, you're going to be buying from Amazon. You're going to be buying from everywhere.
It's not hard to get divorced. Salah takes care of it. I don't even have to be here.
See, that's crazy to me. That is absolutely crazy, because if she doesn't have to be there, then Salah could go right now and say, hey, I'm divorced. So that don't make no sense.
No wheelchairs? I'm
No.
probably going to do some wheelchairs. I just won't eat the whole thing. I'm going to try to pace it every night.
No, you're not.
No, I don't have to apparently do it in Kuwait. Nope.
You are going to have yourself an Uber. That's what you're going to have. You're going to finally have Uber back in your life, and that's what you're going to concentrate on, is getting food delivered to you.
Bidding wars. Oh no. I hope I get this place. Please, please. The new fake Prada bag. I got it at a little store here. It smells like leather. It can't be leather. There's no way. Maybe they spray it. It's a cute bag.
All of my stuff is cow print. Can y'all imagine that? My purse is cow print. My bag's cow print. My house is cow print.
Maybe strawberries. Yes, YouTube lover. That's the thing. I'm very attracted to, yes, Arab men and stuff, but no, I'm not even thinking about that, honestly, YouTube lover.
Then why are you talking about it?
Alimony? No, I'm not sending anyone any money.
According to you, Salah has his own money, and he's set up pretty daggum good, so why would you have to send him any money?
Salah, he when he left Kuwait, since he was a partner in his business, he was given good chunk of money to depart with, and they still owe him money. So
she said that all he had to do was sit back and collect money when he was in Kuwait. He didn't have to do anything.
But he still has some involvement with it. Like, we just got a whole shipment of perfumes. But he also inherited some farmland. So he, with like olive trees and stuff. So, and he's inherited some other things. So, without going too much into personal with it, but he'll be fine. You only need about $200-300 a month to live here. You don't need hardly any money. He has a car paid for. He has a house. He doesn't have any bills at all. So he'll be all right. I'm the one I need to worry about.
Okay, so all of the money that you've been making off of YouTube should have gone to your taxes or something like that back in Canada, especially if you can live off of $200 or $300. But if Salah's got that taken care of, then again, he went and bought a brand new car. He did all those upgrades on your house. How does he have any money left after taking care of you?
Hey, Fernanda. I want to inherit olive trees. I know.
Not me.
Like, it's already, you can get a cut of that money. He doesn't have much money, guys. It's not like he's rich or anything. He's set. But that's why
You make him sound like he's got all kinds of money. You're always bragging about what he's bought.
has to still invest some of the money to get that land going and stuff. So he'll be tied up. He'll take care of himself, and I'll take care of myself. I spend more than gas on that every month, I know. That's our business, Better Roses, but thanks. If it can be amicable, then that's best, yeah. You can go your own. Julia!
Oh, yeah.
What did you do? You're gonna be a nuisance. You're gonna be a nuisance for God.
See, she ain't gonna be her nuisance now, is she? She ain't gonna have to worry about what Julia just did in the background, because Julia won't be there. Kind of convenient, huh?
Come. I can't visit him every month. No, he's gonna be, Dishwasher will be knocking on your door. Who's dishwasher? Oh, swordfish? No, you guys, swordfish. Listen, I don't want to talk about. I honestly, I don't care what people think of me. I have bad trauma from that whole era, and
There's people that have trauma from your era with him. There are people that think back to all that stuff that you went through, and you wouldn't get help, and you wouldn't do anything, and it bothered them. That's why they unsubbed from you.
Okay, but I don't. Anytime I've gone to Canada this whole 3 years, I've never received a message from it, and I've never messaged it. So it's like complete dunzo.
As soon as he quit talking about Chantal all the time, his channel views went down.
End of November, Coco. She's Why are you revolting? Usama. Her Middle Eastern name, Usama. Because I call her Us. No, I said you have to pick a wife that loves Julia. He's like, I'm not even gonna
You have no say in that. He doesn't have to pick a wife that likes Julia. It would be nice if he would, but he doesn't have to.
marry or have kids, and if it happens, it will be like 4 years from now. I'm like, who's gonna clean your house? He's like, I'll clean it once a month.
You said that he did really, really good in his bachelor pad before you. He was just fine. So why wouldn't he be just fine after?
I was like, once a month? He lived by himself in Kuwait. I know, AHA budget. Whenever he'll order food every day. Or he'll spend a lot of time at his family's and they cook a lot and he'll just bring food. I don't know. He'll manage. When he was living in The Bachelor, If he remarries right away, it's not my business. And I honestly don't really care.
You do care. You talk way too much about Salah, and you care what he does with his future. You want to have a say in it, and that's not right.
Most men never clean anyways. Who's Catholic? Hey, Lynx. Yeah, Candace, I want to just like have a good time. I won't have a car for a while, but I'll just have to order, Walmart groceries or something. The ladies of the family will clean for him. We don't want to crash out. I won't crash out. I know, be kind. I would rather him be happy and have a new family than be here all by himself alone and miserable just to consider my feelings. No way.
But if he's going to be with his family, then he ain't got time for anybody else, right? Because that's what you like to say, is he's always gone with his family. You don't get any time just with you and him. See, your complaints would be somebody else's complaints if they were actually true.
He has families pressuring him. Maybe they already have a woman lined up. Erica Kirk is Syrian and Lebanese. Is she? No. She looks, really? Yeah, I don't feel threatened, Scarlett, at all. The government electric sign.
Yay!
Food prices, well, I'm going to have to buy everything no-name brand. So, Monica, I don't know, but something with a mustache. Do you know how long I've been waiting to wear a mullet? I'm going to go through emotions, yeah, for sure. Yay, government.
Her and her wigs, goodness gracious, she could come up with some really creative ones.
Lily. 7 children.
Her breathing. Oh my goodness gracious, her breathing.
Mullet, yeah. We don't have Aldi. Pink fairy, 1, 2, 3. Let's all go to Aldi. Hey, Monica. Can someone ask Adam Barta to make me a new intro? I promise
I still need to make an intro. I just don't know what to do.
I won't crash out.
They're fun when you do.
You can get your hair cut and styled nice. No, a mullet wig. Hey, Sarah. No, I don't know, Nubby.
You talk about how long your hair is and everything. I wonder if it's still gone up here, because you're not going to be able to have anything besides wigs if that's the truth.
Smash Daddy, Little Italy. Oh, I want to go to, the Pink Fairy song gets stuck in my head. Aldi has good stuff? Really, teardrop. I wouldn't doubt it. Someone screen record the promise.
You know, my kids and I have eaten, my husband, our whole family has eaten nothing but off-brand from Walmart for so long. You give us name brand that don't taste right.
I don't want to deal with, no. I want to be alone and just focus on beezing and my new place and set up my life and my health. Get a doctor. I don't know, Bed of Roses. I just spilled my freaking coffee in the dark. No! Sorry, Chaos. I hope you didn't burn yourself. Preach, girl. Baby! I'm gonna go chase olives. Hold on, I gotta go. It might cut out, guys, while I'm in the kitchen preparing my sheesh and coffee and,
Even with her breathing the way that she is, she's still got to go prepare it. She's still going to end up smoking shisha. Really?
Oh, bringing my breakfast tray.
But yet in Canada, she's going to start considering her health and taking care of her health. But she's got to wait till Canada for that, right?
Pink fairy, 1, 2, 3. Let's all go to Aldi's. You're on my breakfast tray. Oh. Match this. Oh, hold on, guys.
I would feel sorry for her if she didn't do this to her own daggum self.
Gotta concentrate. Ooh. Anyway, don't worry about me with food. I ate a big June bug. I'm just joking.
That wouldn't surprise me whatsoever at all. As much as your mouth is open, I've eaten plenty of bugs in my life.
I'm using the washroom.
Thank you.
Be right back.
We needed to know that.
Are you guys there?
Yes, we're still here. We're listening to you. And yes, this is the kind of content we used to get up in Canada.
Hey, guys. I'm just going to do my dishes quick. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. All right. I'm just doing my dishes quickly, if you don't mind. Because,
Are you going to do it with the good water or the bad water that made your stomach upset? Which one?
I'm also going to put the shisha coals on.
I just dropped something on my toe and it hurt, but I didn't say ow. Listen to me.
So, guys. All right. So, um,
Hello.
so my day will consist basically making sure the house is clean, cooking later. I'm gonna make rice.
See, so she's proven she's got food that she can eat if she gets really hungry. So she don't need to be whining to y'all because any money that she gets from her beezers, she ain't going to get today.
Why would he prefer to live in Kuwait over somewhere where he has land, a house, no bills, family, a car, like more family?
Ooh, she getting defensive about Salah now. She's like, y'all don't go after him. She's always been defensive though.
Like, why Kuwait when you could never have permanent residency there ever. You could work your whole life there and never get permanent. Syria is. It doesn't matter if it's war torn. The people are lovely, you know. He has everything he had in Kuwait: a car, AC. So the electric is different and goes out like if you don't have solar. But we have solar.
But I thought he didn't care about AC because he doesn't like AC. That's what I thought. You said he was comfortable just like he is.
Mashallah, you know? He doesn't look at it that way. He didn't love living there, trust me.
Nope, don't trust
They were always
you.
changing the rules on residency, you know? So, forget it. But Kuwait is I love my time there. It's just that it's just not the place for me, you know? Just like this is not the place for me. No, he didn't have his entire life there. He was miserable. You guys don't even know. Like, met you. I hope we can, you know, travel and do content.
We only knew what you would tell us, and you said you were perfectly happy there, and so was he until the very end.
Together. But now he doesn't want that since he's been here. He wants something else. So, like, people change in life, you know? He had a few family members there. He had maybe 4 or 5 family members there. He has probably 30, 40 here. So...
And is that the reason why he's all gung-ho about his family now? And his family has a whole lot more of opinions because there's more of them?
he didn't think he would be happier here, but he is. If he wants to go back, he just has to reapply for a residency either through a business or through a job, and he doesn't want to. He has a big resume from working there. He had manager positions. Like, you guys don't know everything about him. You know? And it's not really anyone's business, to be quite honest, so I don't know why people feel entitled to that information.
Because you tell us all the information, and once you tell us, we want to know more because we want to know the truth and the facts of the matter that you don't oblige us to. Obviously, you've been lying the entire time.
Or whatever. People will be curious online, I guess. But I don't mind saying those things because I'm proud of him. As a person, I'm proud of him. They don't want to believe that because they don't know what it's like to live here. You only know what you see on the news.
And we would like to see by, you know, looking at your vlogs and looking at what you do, but you don't show us anything.
You know what I mean? And that's the truth. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my time while I'm here, you know? I like Syria more than Kuwait for a lot of reasons. Like
No. Kuwait, you would drive around and you would go do your own errands. I don't think you can do that in Syria. I think you have to have Salah.
Seeing more people and having more fun in a lot of ways. So I did also enjoy my time in Kuwait. But what I mostly liked about Kuwait was the constant AC and the food, the junk food, you know? Because it was just...
Hey, she's being honest. She used to go and get food almost every day.
Too hot in the summer. Like...
But yet Syria's not hot? Seriously? You complain about the heat there.
Way too hot. Yeah, Carla. And people are coming back to Syria. It's still got a lot of rebuilding to do, but it's more promising. You know? It's a beautiful country. People are just like, not dismiss that because there was a war. It's not their fault. You know?
Never said it was their fault, but you always talk about how their homes are in ruins, but they are happy.
You don't need riches to be happy. You just need, like, they believe that you just need family and love. That's their riches here. You know?
And you have a completely different set of beliefs. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, I do like being here more than Kuwait because I've been welcomed, regardless of who I am. I have a lot of family who love me here. You know? We've done a lot more. And the Syrian people are just so nice. Like, I haven't met a lot of Kuwaitis, but the Kuwaitis I have met are very nice people. I'm not dissing Kuwait, but if I had to choose being in this home, because I barely left the apartment in Kuwait. Like, what kind of life is that, you know? I miss Hardee's. Yeah, right, Teardrop, they have. Okay, let's make coffee. Where's my coffee pot?
Like you need anything else to make you more happy or more hyper and give you more caffeine. You don't need nothing.
Ugh. They've treated me wonderfully. Let's all go to Polly. I know it's hard for people to understand. I can't fault you for that. It would be hard for anyone to understand how a spoiled white woman would want to willingly struggle. But I'm telling you, you adapt, you find ways. Salah worked really hard to make.
You are not adapting. That's the thing. You've never adapted to anything. You want everything to be your way because you had so many demands of Salah and his home before you even moved in there.
Make life more comfortable for him too because he's used to a certain lifestyle. You know? I'm just making Kathy. I would fight for my family if it's not the best thing to do. I am fighting for my family by doing the right thing for them. For doing the right thing for them. It's in Julia's best health and interest, happiness-wise, to stay here with her dad.
Who are you trying to convince, yourself or your Beezers? More like the Beezers, because I don't think you really wanted to take Julie in the first place. No, well, maybe you did, but it was only for you. You to have company.
And it's in his best interest to live a life he wants here, a normal life after being on YouTube. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want to be in the public eye. He wants a normal life and eventually a family, and that's fine. I want something different, so. Yeah, vulgar. Hey, Coffee Bay. Yeah, YouTube, like, you know.
He used to not mind being on YouTube, but now he does. So I get it. She has an issue with that because whenever he's on there, it's more entertaining.
That's fighting for my family, making them happy regardless of what, you know? Yeah. And it was like, you know, selfish of me to be like, well, you're staying an extra day, I don't have food. I mean, I don't have like a gourmet meal, but I have enough. So, whatever, you know?
That's why before he comes back, you better stop and get you food, right? Because you have plenty.
When he's having a good time with his family. You know, I want him to be happy. Whoops. And I'm happy being alone right now.
You're not alone.
No, I won't turn my back on him. Even to this day, you know.
Since Salah's not there, you've been doing longer beezes and you've also been doing more frequent beezes. So no, you're not alone. You're busy in your time.
I would say if BB was really struggling with something in my help, I'd probably do it, but like people that you once loved and cared about, like if you really did, how can you just like turn your back and forget them fully? You know? I think people think that breaking up has to be a bad thing. And that's why people have bad breakups and bitter breakups. Because of that mindset. Instead of being mature about it, sometimes people cross our paths and just aren't meant to be in our life long term. That's it.
But you fought for Swordfish to be in your life, and you followed him around. Even though he had a girlfriend, you would still go and visit him. So what does that say about you? You haven't matured any, and you're not going to.
Nothing in this life is permanent. You know?
Besides what you put on the internet. Once it's out there, it stays.
Excuse. People get divorced, yeah. I married him at a time where, you know, that's what I wanted. I thought I wanted at the time. It's okay to change our minds in life, you know, to change in life and do things to not work out. It's better to have loved and lost to never have loved at all.
It's not good for Salah to have changed, but because he changed, you had to change for him. He changed now, so you're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and change back to who I used to be, even though that part of you was still in there.
No, I don't know. That's okay. You don't have to know, you know. Someone else's reality you might not understand. That's just the truth. I'm just in the kitchen making my sheesh and my coffee.
You don't need either.
Women walk alone here all the time, but they're from here. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't speak Arabic very well. Yeah, lurking. Custody of her cat. Yeah, Julia has 2 parents, you know. So.
But you are also saying that you want her more than Salah does. So why are you leaving her behind?
I know she's better off here with him than traveling all that way, in my opinion. Okay, let me
Sounds like she's using a whisk on a Metapod. That's what it sounds like she's doing.
just make. Where's my coffee? I love coffee. I wonder if I can buy one of these little coffee pots. I love the coffee here.
You can get almost anything off of Amazon. And she says she's not going to order Amazon. So, I wonder how well that's going to be.
Cheers.
the cat. That cat don't like you. Leave that cat alone. You know this.
Coffee is finished. Shisha is finished. Back to back to the living room we go. Let's go, Yella.
Back to ceiling.
What time is it? 3? So the electric on the fridge can stay until 6. I woke up to use the washroom at 7:50, so I plugged in the fridge so I have ice cold water all day. Woo woo! Hold on, guys. I forgot something.
Listen to that outside her door. No way.
I feel like a star.
Listen to her breathing.
All right, got coffee.
I understand why she's constantly sealing. Every time she gets herself up and starts moving, she can't breathe.
Oh, I gotta get back on the ground.
Goodness.
Manic. Are you health shaming? Mental health shaming? I'm just kidding.
No.
Bismillah. Ooh, hey, whenever you make the coffee,
You can be hyper without being manic. It is a possibility, and it does happen. I stay hyper sometimes.
you boil it, they're on the top, develops like it's called a crema. It's so good. Ladybug. Hey, Katie. Sleepy Bee. Breakfast with Chantel show. KJ. Well, I'm down to my last 3 eggs. Nope.
I don't like listening to the word KJ or the name KJ because, yeah, I deal with her too.
Creamer, just a bit of sugar, which people find here to be blasphemous, but I can't handle it without sugar. Just water, the coffee grinds, and sugar.
Like I said, she needs no more caffeine. She needs no more sugar. She don't need no more of that because what's going to end up happening is she's going to use all of her energy reserves right now, and so she's going to lay on the couch for the rest of the day.
Ooh. This coffee, will I unblock everyone? Yeah.
People already told you to start unblocking so the more people can donate to you.
Yeah, YouTube lover, it is used a lot to describe mood instead of mental illness, yeah. But that's okay. I don't take things literally like a lot of people do sometimes. Hey, Michaela. Coffee
You can't take a lot of things that are said to you seriously because then you won't live any kind of life.
causes anxiety. Yeah, it can, for sure. It's a stimulant. Strawberries. I'm going to give them a good talking to. Yeah, maybe I will unblock everyone. Surviving Foodie Beauty series.
Call it a prayer.
You would be rich from that. So I have 3 eggs left, and I have 1 day left for Salah to come back with food.
You see what kind of updates we get? Hey, I'm almost out of food. Hey, I'm almost out of food. Well, I got this nasty food, but I'm almost out of food. That's the kind of update she's given us.
And I applied for a place.
Oh.
I'm hoping I get it. I told them that my credit history is not good, but they're like, that's okay. We take other things into consideration. I have rice. Minna. Yeah, Ladybug. Better have snacks. No, it's not a call to prayer. It's somebody selling.
Oh, okay, my bad. Even if it was a call of prayer, she doesn't mean she's going to get down and pray. She don't do that. Usually she talks right through it.
No, I applied on my own. I'm on a rice diet. Then you're really screwed. My body could survive like a year without eating probably on its fat. But the problem is, I take medication, so.
You're constantly blaming your medication for you having to eat. You could eat 6 meals a day and be like, it's my medication.
Yeah, meowsers. No, I'm not applying under Pete's name. My last place was under my name, that 1 bedroom that got doxxed last time I was in Canada. I got that on my own.
But you didn't like it.
Really, CM? There's a lot of companies here. There's some landlords that absolutely need good credit. So I get that. But I always just ask very nicely. I say, this is my situation. You know, this is how much I earn.
How much do you tell them you earn? I want to know what you make a year now, because you used to tell us just fine how much you were getting every month, and you don't do that anymore.
I have no soy sauce. Yeah, haunted house will be a bargain. That's the call to prayer. I don't know, desert highway. I'm not sure yet.
So just keep talking.
I can't imagine not wearing the hijab, but... Okay, we won't talk over the story. Hold on.
My goodness. She must have got herself in trouble from her beezers for still talking.
Okay, it's over. Hi, SB! Kevin. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get home about, Yeah, SB. If I'm being completely honest, how I feel is...
If she's being completely honest, that tells you every single time she wants to lie to you, it's easy for her to lie, because if she's going to be honest, she'll tell you, I'm going to be honest. That you shouldn't have to do that.
I do pray. I say little prayers throughout the day, and I do the prayers, but I sometimes miss some, like I don't do them all. And I believe in God 100%.
I don't want to be into this conversation either.
I don't know if I really think the hijab is in my opinion, I feel like the hijab is cultural in a lot of ways, and the culture in the Middle East is tied into religion a lot. That's how I feel, Yeah, Heidi.
I showed you the video where them two first got together online and the Beezers met Salah, and she said she didn't mind wearing the hijab, and now all of a sudden she doesn't even like wearing it. She doesn't want it on her head. She can't be on live stream because she don't want to wear it, and it's just another excuse. But in the beginning it was perfectly fine.
So I have a lot of internal thinking to do, and honestly, religion is very personal.
Yes. Quit huffing on that.
There's a lot of Muslims who don't wear hijab, but I'm very conflicted with a lot of things. Yeah, I probably won't worry too. I'll be careful, but I'm not going to I don't know if I'll restrict myself to just one room.
See, she does the... I can't do it because I ain't got the stuff in front of me like she does, and I don't want it. And so she does that, and then she has to cough right after.
I'll just put a sign on my door. I didn't order anything.
That's a lie.
Yeah, teardrop. Do you believe in God? I'm just conflicted between different beliefs.
Not doing it.
Your haters are old now. You don't need to show up at my door. I'm not afraid of that. It's just a nuisance. People being annoying, The big house in Montreal? No, that was in Ottawa. It didn't fall through, and I think that was God's intervention. Yeah, that's between me and Allah, and I think my time in the Middle East has brought me closer to God in a lot of ways, and it's showed me another part of the world,
I think that when she gets back to Canada, things are going to be different whenever it comes to her beliefs.
Part of how people live. It's introduced me to wonderful people that I'll never forget, including Salah. And I'm very... If you just live your life... Yeah, I'm not sure, SB. I want to get my nails done. And for example, where I'm conflicted,
So are you going to go get your nails done first, or are you going to go and get your Nashville hot chicken? What are you going to do first? I thought you were going to get there and then you had to go eat immediately.
I just am I really going to go to hell for that? Or, there's just not hell, but you know what I mean? There's just things that I'm just kind of, I don't know.
Not doing it.
Pumpkin patch these. I think the hijab is beautiful, though. I really think it is. I don't think that people should just use it as, for Muslim.
At one point, you said it didn't matter what you wore on your head, just as long as it covered your bald head. Do you remember that whenever you started shaving your head?
I know, SB, but people will argue, Salah never wanted me to have my nails done, really, because he's, he didn't even really he never wanted me to wear fake eyelashes or perfume going up. So, stuff like that. But I feel like that's cultural.
But yet he sells perfume, right? So he can sell it, but you just can't wear it.
I feel like that's really cultural. Just keep your faith, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Minna. He doesn't like the eyelashes at all, no. But no, he in culture and in the culture, some cultures believe that in Islam you're not supposed to wear Muslim and stuff to attract attention to yourself.
I wonder if she's going to go back to wearing clothes like what's on the screen. I wonder if she's going to go back to wearing stuff like that, or if she's going to stay modest.
But in the home, it's okay. Yeah, Sleepy Bee. I respect his culture, right? For sure, I do.
That's why you want out. because he's got too strict.
It's not that restrictive. That's what I'm conflicted about, SB. But if you see a Muslim woman on social media, SB, and she's not wearing a hijab, look at the comments. Where's your hijab, sister? Where's your hijab? Where's your hijab? You know, why do you have your nails done but you're a Muslim? Like, I feel like the Muslim community, there's a big chunk of people who are very, very strict with that based on their belief, you know?
That's why I don't think she's going to stick to the way she is now. I think she's going to go back to the old Chantal.
And yeah, Salah has become more conservative since coming here. Really, Heidi? Yeah, I believe that's fine. You can still be Muslim and not wear hijab. I believe that. Yeah, I know, Mushroom. Like, that's why I don't like to talk about it.
I don't either.
Yeah, that's true, SB. In the Gulf, a lot of women aren't, yeah. But I've also seen a lot of women in Kuwait who wear hijab too. You know? But yeah, you're right. And it just depends, like, you know? That's why I don't like to talk about personally, like, religion and stuff, because you get judged a lot and it's better.
Then quit talking about it. You ain't got to talk about it. It's a choice, and you're making that choice just like I'm making the choice to keep my mouth shut.
You know, to not have those opinions tarnish anything.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, 392. Yes. It's up to you, exactly.
I don't think when she gets to Canada, she's going to stick with Shisha. I think she's going to move on to something else.
My husband would get it if he tried. That's the thing, though. I have to be a hijabi in order for Salah to be married to me. And I have to be a certain way. He has to be able to dictate my life, how I dress, how I am. And that's not for me. And I'm not downing that, because that's okay for a lot of cultures. And for me, that's just not, I just can't do that. I've tried.
Yeah, he used to not care because he knew Chantal was the way Chantal was. And I guess whenever he got to Syria, his family is more of an influence on him than what Chantal really wants.
I do like the man to have control. I will, in a way, until it's not okay. But I like him to take care of me and stuff like that. But I have to take care of myself, you know? Yeah, for sure, SB, yeah.
Everybody said you took care of Salah when y'all were in Kuwait. Everybody said that.
Would I be interested in being with another Muslim man? I don't think that, I don't think I want to be with anyone. I don't think a true traditional Muslim Arab man would want to be with a woman like me, and I understand why. It's very hard for the family to accept that. You even see that on 90 Day Fiancé. And Salah hid a lot of this from me. His family telling him things. Like, I never knew any of these things because he hid it from me. And there were some family members that, you know, like, didn't really talk to at all because, like, you know, and I always wondered why. And it's because they don't approve. They don't approve of it. Yeah, Scarlett, maybe. YouTube.
That happens all the time, though. Family doesn't approve of, you know, who you're with. It happens all the time, and it's up to the people to keep the relationship going or not. Chantal, she's just done.
Over true.
I think Salah is too, though.
Yes, SB. He was more open-minded a while ago, but now, no.
And you can't.
He didn't tell me everything. Like, they're not rude, but they just really want him to have a different life. They want him to have a traditional life here. They want him to have lots of children. That's how his culture places a big importance on having children and traditional family values.
Oh, goodness. See what I mean? I don't even know that she inhales all the way from what I understand. But anyways, every time she starts puffing on that thing, it's why? Why are you doing it?
Oh, remind me to do my cameos at the end of the stream. I keep forgetting.
But yeah, you want people to keep buying them. I mean, you remember that you want to go live. You just don't remember you want to do your job.
Mostly the children thing, and some of them I passed, but I don't know. The family here is very accepting.
How are they very accepting if they're the one telling Salah to get rid of you?
No, girl page. Is your plane ticket for October? Yeah. Oh, to do my cameos. To be honest, those questions were mine in the beginning. As an Arab, I questioned why he wanted to date an older woman who can't have kids. And you know what? I really think people don't believe this, but we fell in love very fast. And I know he loves me still. And we let the love, because a lot of people that we met in Kuwait were like, you're together for love, obviously. Because we're not together for traditional reasons, because I can't have children and I'm older. Oh, really, Teardrop? Yeah, good thing you got rid of him.
Are you sure it's love? Are you certain it's love? Do you even know what love is? Maybe it was infatuation.
Hey, Shauna. Yeah. Yes, I think he was faithful. Yes, he's never, other than that thing, and no physical cheating or anything like that.
That
Because a young,
thing.
like even that, I was willing to move on because he's very young. And men in their prime, it's not an excuse, but he comes from a very restrictive background as well. And we were supposed to not be together after. Like when I moved to Canada and that happened, I was planning on staying there for a long time. You know.
Maybe she didn't mind Julia pooping in the bed because this what Salah said whenever he was talking to another woman. Maybe they're kind of used to it. Maybe, just a thought.
He would have been very, very lonely. Enjoy your last months of Middle East era, Queen of Eras. No, I don't think so, Ladybugs. But no, I don't think he did. He didn't seem interested whatsoever. Like I said, talking online briefly versus like in real life, I don't think he would want to actually. For like relationships and stuff, like I don't think he would be with a no hijabi.
I'm listening to this whole excuse of the reason why he was talking to another woman.
Yeah. Really, Kimby? Yeah, I met his father. He's very nice man. Not judgmental.
You can't make up your
Yeah,
mind.
I know. He just does the divorcing. I don't have to like be there.
Which means you shouldn't even have to be in his home right now to get a divorce. Y'all could go ahead and get a divorce. What's stopping you right now?
What, teardrop? Oh no, that's awful. Yeah, men like that, they're not men.
I don't know what that is.
Monica. Oh, thank you to the person who sent me PayPal, by the way. I won't say who, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Must not have been a big amount because she didn't go, woo!
Is that another call? It's the follow-up. I don't have to sign anything. No, the man takes care of all that, Dream. So, I didn't even have to go extend my visa. He just went and takes care of everything. That part I like.
You wouldn't even ride with him.
The office is very hectic and busy and no AC, so
And you didn't want to stand.
you should do PayPal Q&A. Oh, that's a good idea. AHA budget. I'm gonna need a new AHA budget, by the way, because I'm gonna miss things being so cheap here. I tell my dad to do everything for me, thank God, right? Yeah, fathers and brothers also can take care of affairs. The brothers are very, very protective of their sisters. They're basically like second, third fathers. We were at a family gathering, and
I understand being protective of your sisters. I understand that. But why are they able to take care of everything? It's pretty much like the woman don't exist.
this girl, she's maybe 19, and she made shisha for Salah and I, and I go, do you want some shisha? Because and she's like, she pointed to her brothers like, no, they would never let me smoke. Just a budget to buy AHA soda water, Barbara. I know. I will be culture shocked a bit going back. That's what I'm saying. People think that, I'm just going to be able, even if I decided not to wear hijab, it's not going to be as easy as just ripping it off. I've been wearing it for 3 years. It's weird to me.
But you've been complaining about it for absolutely ever. So without it, I think you're going to be a little bit happier unless, like I said, you don't have your patch of hair still. And then you're going to say you need something on your head.
Yeah, you can pray. No, well, it depends, Casey. You're supposed to pray at the call to prayer time.
But you don't.
I need to get a
There she
I
goes.
need to get a respiratory function test.
They're not going to let you continue smoking shisha. They're not going to. They're going to tell you stop.
Yeah, maybe teardrop, eh? The political vintage vixen. Welcome to Reach Peace. I could never do that in public. I could never go, Reach Peace.
You used to be able to.
Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Maybe I'm going to look into it as I've been so busy with trying to find a place.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, true, Jessica. Hey, Simply Ravishing. You ever smell the back of your earlobe?
No. You're gross. You're nasty. Goodness gracious.
No, Dream. Yes, actually.
Do people tell you to clean behind your ears, Chantal? Is somebody telling you your ears stink?
What does it smell like? Oh, I'm here. Hello. Yeah, I mean, teardrop. Well, the place I applied for doesn't look like the villa, but yeah, Barb.
You don't sound very happy and ecstatic.
It's lagging.
Yes.
I won't miss this internet now. But it is good enough if you're not a streamer. It's perfect if I'm not streaming. So for Salah, will be good. Going back to Canada, just restarting my life and being myself and no pressure to do anything I don't, just no pressure. Hey, Debbie!
Besides the pressure that the Bezos put on you, because they always tell you what to do, when to do it, and how you do it.
Yeah, Sleepy Bee.
She lost a lot of Bezos going to Kuwait. I wonder if she's going to lose a lot of the Bezos she currently has when she goes back to Canada.
Oh, you live in Trenton. You haven't been to Ottawa. I've never been to Trenton. Oh, wow, Teardrop, really? That takes strong character. So good for you. Good night, Heidi. The AC arc. I hope I don't have to install... Oh, yes, if I get this place, I'll have to install a window AC. Darn it.
But you'll have AC at least, so be thankful for the little things.
Not in Ottawa, Debbie. Maybe I shouldn't say that, right? Ottawa's too much. There's other parts of Canada that are way cheaper.
And she doesn't care if she's by her family or not. She'd probably choose not to be. But the question is, would Peach just move anywhere with her? Wherever she goes, would Peach just, up and say, okay, that's the question.
Ontario? Maybe. I'm going to let it be a surprise.
You should keep it that way so you don't get doxxed.
No, Miss Nicole. Oh, really? I'll have to be in Kuwait, then we'll have to stay married. Quebec bees. Maybe. It is cheaper there. Saskatchewan bees.
Puffing away.
Yeah. We'll see.
There she goes coughing.
I had too much coffee. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Haunted house bees. I wish.
But you won't be sick off shisha? You don't get sick off of that? Because it sure sounds like you are.
But I'd have to live with P for that. P! There's a ghost in my room, P! Will I be live later? Probably. Maybe tonight. I have some things I have to do. I've been vacuuming that. Gun to know?
Oh, you go
Gatno has a
live.
Burger King with the Nachos. I don't know, Melanie. Maybe I'll come get juice one day. The Midnight Man with Lynn Shay. No, is it good, Teardrop? Thanks, Sleepy Bee. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off for now. I have some things to do. I'll try to come back tonight, okay?
Oh, you come back.
Sam the Intruder. With P. I love how everyone just calls him that when his name is not that. It's so funny. You too, Teardrop. Everyone have a good day, eh? And I'll see you later, inshallah. Bye!
Alrighty, guys, there we go. We got to see Chantal, and we got to hear what she had to say. Did y'all enjoy listening to all of that about Salah? How much you think is the truth and how much you think is a lie? Because most likely, it's a lie. But, you don't even give her the benefit of the doubt anymore is what I've learned. But I want y'all to have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. All right, I'm gonna go listen in on just a little bit, because I skimmed through them, her live that she's currently doing, and see if it's worth bringing it to you. If not, I'm gonna run to Just Saying or somebody else and try to get the highlights, because it's faster that way for you. Like I said, unless she starts talking about stuff I think you need to know, kind of like this one. All right, guys, she kept me interested, and I hope I kept you that way. Y'all have a good one for me. Bye.